Well, hello there, and welcome to IVATOPIA'S Wrestling Domination, Ivan Reavers History. The game is known as Wrestling Revolution 3D, and of course you can buy it from Steam, as you can see from the link on the screen. Me, IVATOPIA, and my wife have nothing to do with this game, other than playing it sometimes and enjoying it. Hence this interview-like history series based on Ivan Reavers from IWD.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Ivan Reavers. That's me, by the way. My history episode, would you know it? 48. And Ruby, look at this. Double rings. Double rings. Here comes the Amiga and the engine. Look at this. 2 rings. See, I got to try a lot of different things in Canada.
I like double rings if you know what I mean.
Okay, I don't think you've ever competed in double rings before. What are you about to see? I'm about to compete with double rings. Already done a 6-sided ring since I've been here. Here goes with my brand new British tag team partner, who go alongside me, who's also British, with the very amazing, beautiful, awesome, and very sexy to hold hammer. I just tossed to the side.
Obviously, it's not that
We're
good.
all here about the beating you gave Ned Hart, but that means nothing to me. I'm an entirely different proposition, and your winning formula is getting smashed tonight. What were you saying then?
Oh, nothing, darling.
Okay. Look, I'm waiting for someone to come at me. Like, come at me. Who dares? Who dares? Look, he's got my hammer.
So as long as you're pinned in a ring, it doesn't matter which ring.
Yeah. I'm all over him, as you can see. Oh, he pushed me back then. And he's got my hammer. Oh, he put it down.
What is with you and that stupid hammer?
Again! I'm being sponsored during this time period to sell the thing.
Good lord, how many hammers do you need?
It's the same hammer. That's how good the endurance of that baby is. The amount of people I've destroyed with it and battered with it, and it's still shiny. Still awesome. Okay, ref was a bit slow in the old count then. He was too busy messing with my hammer, and he's like, oh, I want one of these. That German horse to the top row. And then he's, oh, there's a count going on.
Really, darling? Really?
Yeah, see that top rope stunner then? Beautiful. See my partner over there? He's also from Britain. Unfortunately, he's someone else who's always passed as well. What's the same all over him? Death drop. And I took the ref out too. You're too close. He was too busy shutting me out. Like, where can I buy a hammer from? See, he's trying to get in it again. Instead of doing his job, he's too focused on my hammer.
It's always somebody else's fault, isn't it, darling?
I think he already fell down twice. Ah, not even a 2. Here goes my partner. Oh, I was going to say he didn't see him from behind, but he caught him and went for that elbow, but he didn't get close enough, luckily.
Is your partner new?
At this point, no, he's been in the business a long time, but unfortunately, like I stated earlier, he's also someone who's passed over the years, unfortunately. Well, he was a powerhouse. There's probably no one in the business back then stronger than him.
Not even you.
Okay, shows you're not doing your job properly here. I've said one of my only weaknesses in wrestling is I'm not weak, but when you take a little pie chart, a little circle, when they point off.
better than you, darling, in every way.
You what? What did you say?
I meant he's better than you in every way.
No, just strength. I'm faster, I'm more technical. I had no resilience in him back then. We had this little graph when you point
I'm
out.
doing my job marvelously.
You say so. And you're pointing outwards 10 as the strongest person out there. 10 for the best agility. 10 for the best stamina. He's probably on 10 for strength. I'm like 9s, going on 10s everything else. And when it comes to strength, I'm probably more like a 6. I'm just above average for strength. And that's where my weak part is. But I make up for that by, little low blows here and there. The hammer to the head when the ref ain't looking, that sort of thing. When I'm a champion, the belt to the face. A chair shot to the throat. That sort of thing. Because at the end of the day, no matter how strong you are, if you're just taking a chair shot to your throat, that's probably just as powerful as him basically slamming me down. Wouldn't you say? I need less strength for that. Spin him out of his boots then.
And I'm assuming you're going to say that you won this match.
More than likely. As I said, my record was pretty darn good, even though, yes, I didn't win everything, but I don't really
It
remember.
wasn't pretty good. You had a 71% win ratio.
That was involving a lot of being screwed out of things, though. In proper
Screwed
one-on-one
out of what,
situations.
darling?
Japan. I got counted out to lose my title. Look at that move. It took everyone out but me. I got counted out to lose my title. I should have lost the title by a count out. And then on my last ever match, I pinned who the current champion was. I had to come back over with a serious injury. And did I get a shot? No, I got shown the door. That's just for example. Look at the whole thing early with the 15 grand on the line. We tied. That's not a win, that's not a loss. Yeah, he's still got the money, so that's probably going down as my record as a loss because he got the money when it shouldn't do.
That one shouldn't have. But I
So,
wasn't
exactly.
giving him the money.
Well,
You
again,
rolled over.
I was new to the company. They kind of, you know, if you don't, the door's that way. He's been here for a good 5, 8, 10 years. You could be gone next month. He's an asset. We don't know much about you at this point. We heard from the Japanese promotion that you're a bit a handful. So again, he was already trying to screw me over when I came over here.
I'm a bit of a handful.
Yeah, definitely, but that's
But
not
a
in
good handful.
but not in the way I'm trying to talk. Look at that, got me an ankle lock between the ropes. Literally. Got out there and he's bringing a broom. Is that a broom? Or is that a shovel? Not a broom.
Say brewing.
He's bringing a broom in, I said. I wasn't sure if it was a broom or a shovel. It's a broom.
Why would he have a shovel?
Why has he got a broom? And a shovel's to bury somebody with.
Where are you going to bury somebody?
Well, he just fell off. Well, he might need burying now. He might literally need burying now.
A broom you use for... janitors use for sweeping.
Yeah,
They
but
don't bury the bodies, darling. That's not in their job description.
there's a lot of items around wrestling rings that shouldn't really be there, so...
I've never seen a shovel.
I've seen shovels. Especially when you're doing a buried alive match. Like, you never competed in one of them.
No, I have not.
The whole point of them is to literally bury somebody alive. And that's how you win. You get them inside the grave hole, and then you put the, you know, you shovel the dirt on top of them. Now you're going back and forth here. Oh, dropped a hold to me. Amiga's in trouble, it seems. Amiga, or however you say his name. Enigma. Really working on my need here.
Enigma?
Thank you, Enigma. That's what I said.
What would you do without me, darling?
Be a lot happier right now doing this show with anybody but you.
Really, you wouldn't be able to speak, that's for sure.
Yes, I would, because I'm sure they would help with that situation.
How do you know, darling?
So Matilda used to help.
She's not that capable now, is she?
She's more capable than you, and so is Gwen for the couple episodes I had
Really?
with her. Pen one.
So much capable,
Two.
you're still dating her?
Oh my god, you keep going on about that. I'm on about us working together when we worked together before, not about dating.
Then why didn't you work with her now, darling?
Because, as you know, Amy allowed this program to come back, but she picked my co-host, and she purposely didn't pick SupernovaTiffy because she's having issues with her. And she picked you because you're her best friend. And that's free. Victory to me. Oh no, sorry, first fall. Apparently the match continues, must be best at 2, 3 falls then, sorry. Didn't even realise that. So he can come back, but I don't see him doing that at this point, but yeah. Go for another pin, can I get him make it 2 early? No. You know perfectly well she picked you to be out here, I had no choice in it. When I first did the History Pro, the first few, I got to pick someone, and I picked SupernovaTiffy. But this time around, I didn't get a choice, and I had to have Reavers.
Would you have picked SupernovaTiffy?
At the start, yes, because we hadn't fallen out then.
But now...
Not now, but I wouldn't have picked you either, so... 1, 2, kick out there. Because apparently anyone else on the roster I could pick who would be better than you at this. Like even a drunk Jess would be better than you at this point.
You think she'd be able to help you speak? Be my guest. And if you think that you're so capable of doing it by yourself, then do it. Or pick whoever you
Roll
want
up.
to pick. And let's see if they're better, darling.
I'm not allowed to pick a one. That's the point. Amy picked them.
Well, I can talk to Amy.
2. Kick out. Speaking of Amy, we're not long past the pay-per-view. Her company was on the line, and I don't know who actually... She's the owner at this point. It was 50%, and they tied. Because of SupernovaTiffy's boobs came out to play, apparently.
That's gonna be a sight.
So basically, she flashed Jason. Oh, look at that double move. Top rope. Did you see that? That was awesome. We both took a beating there, but I got recovered quicker, as you can see. So, like I said, I don't even know who owned it. Because with it being tied, she didn't lose, but she didn't win it either. So, we have 8 people who theoretically could be the owner, or 50% of the owner right now. The other 50%, happy not supposed to tell us where that goes, because Striker took him out and he's never told anyone. So we have no clue who's owner of IWD right now.
We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure.
Yeah, because I remember I watched the pay-per-view and I saw Amy say that she didn't look at the fine print, so I guess she's going to go through that, and next week, officially IWD Chronic Pain, and tell us what's going on. Oh, maybe she won't be the owner, and I'll be able to pick another. Oh, he's going for a pin. My partner is. And I'll be able to pick someone to get review from this show. 3! Woo! We won. I pinned 1 and my partner pinned 1. Because like I said, at the moment, Amy could have the 50%. It could be Jason. Well, that would be weird. Grasshopper could have it. It could even be Gwen. It could be Von Count. It could be SupernovaTiffy. And then I know she'll be getting rid of you and probably be back up here herself. Or to limit the maple finger then. It could be Jess, and I don't know if she knows what time of day it is right now, how drunk she always is. Or it could even be Dane.
Then pick Dane.
What do you mean pick Dane? I'm saying out of them who could actually be the owner, 50% of the owner right now, I'm saying. So do you mean pick Dane? Well, that made no sense. Why do you even say that?
Do you think Dane will be better?
I wasn't saying Dane would be better. I'm saying that he could be the owner and he could basically pick and get rid of you, whatever. Sheesh. Shows you don't listen.
No one can get rid of me,
extreme serious injury. A recent match and was rushed to hospital with 30 maybe paralysed. Oh, no paralysation, unfortunately. Look how hurt he got. Wow. He had 18 more weeks to go. Guaranteed 4,400. So at least he'll get paid for the next 18 weeks. No healthcare though. Masvidal has been stripped of the heavyweight championship. Wow, he's the world champion. Holy fudge. And he was the world champion of Canada.
And it was Low Road. You faced him before.
Yeah. But the champion, the company I'm in, back then, at that point in time, just had to forfeit the belt. And with that being said, Ivan Reaver, Reaver time always. But Ruby, hopefully never Ruby time. See you next time. Bye everyone.